Good evening, baseball fans. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field. The Royals looking to even the series at 1 apiece with a win tonight and get out of their 3-game losing streak, and it'll be up to Mike Montgomery in the game tonight. Another lefty on the mound against the Royals, Gio Gonzalez, will make the start. His 5th of the season. He has an 0-1 record, an ERA of 8.55, and he's pitched 20 innings, so not good numbers for him. And maybe he's just the pitcher the Royals need to get out of their funk they've been in recently. Here's Whit Merrifield. The Royals could only score 1 last night. They saved a lot for the next 2 games. Merrifield batting .340, first pitch to him, misses inside for ball 1. So the White Sox chasing the Indians and the Royals chasing the Twins. And that's pretty much how things have been all season for both of these teams. Grandal wanting the 1-0 pitch high. And Merrifield takes it the other way to right, and it's well foul. Chilly night here in Chicago, 48 degrees. And another beautiful sunset in the early part of this game. 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses outside for ball 2. Two-one pitch. Merrifield fouls that one off, evens the count again at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Merrifield swings at a pitch in the dirt. That's strike 3. Grandal's throw to first is in time. That'll bring up Adalberto Mondesi. Merrifield had a chance to get the count full, and he was fooled by a breaking ball that was all the way in the dirt. Now here's Mondesi batting right-handed again, trying to bunt, and he can't pull it back. There's strike 1. Mondesi getting a lot of work from the right side of the plate, right-handed side of the plate, that is. 0-1 pitch to him. Fouled off. This is the 3rd game in a row the Royals have faced a left-handed starter. So that means more right-handed at-bats for Adalberto Mondesi and more total at-bats for Bubba Starling. 0-2 pitch. 12-6 curveball, misses low for ball 1. One-two pitch now. Change up, misses low for ball 2. So the count even at 2 to Mondesi. Grandal sitting up low and in. And Mondesi hits it on the ground at first. Abreu makes the play, throws it to Gonzalez, and there's out number 2. And here's the Royals lineup tonight, same as it was last night, with another lefty on the mound, and like I said, I've been seeing a lot of them lately. So Gordon will bat, and if anyone gets on, the cleanup man and the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Royals lineup brought to you by the parking spot. Easy to spot, easy to park. The parking spot at KCI. Gordon fouls the first pitch he sees off for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Gordon. Here's the pitch. This is outside for ball 1. That evens the count. Royals at least trying to make Gonzalez throw a lot of pitches. He's well on his way to a 1-2-3 inning. 1-1 pitch. Little half swing. He's able to hold off. Ball 2. 2-1 now to Gordon. This is outside, ball 3. And if he gets on, as I said, Jorge Soler will come up. A guy you never want to face. 3-1 pitch. On the ground, Gonzalez will make the play. Throw to first is in time, and it is a 1-2-3 first inning for Gio Gonzalez. So we'll go to the bottom of the first. Montgomery will pitch. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Mike Montgomery making his 5th start of the season, a record of 1 win and 1 loss, an ERA of 3.43, and he's pitched 21 innings. Mike Montgomery looking for a 2nd win of the season, give himself a positive record. Early this year, he's had a lot of no decisions. Leury Garcia will lead off the bottom of the 1st. Batting .256. Curveball falls in there for strike 1. So the Royals have lost a couple games to the Twins now. It'll be hard to catch back up to them. They'll have to start playing the same games they were in the first half of this month. They've really gotten out of their strategies in this last week. Swing and a miss at that changeup. Garcia quickly down 0-2. Perez wanting it low again, the 0-2 pitch. Garcia hits it up the middle for a leadoff single. Well, Montgomery had him down 0-2, but now he has to deal with the leadoff man. A pitch high in the zone, right in Garcia's wheelhouse, and he burns the Royals again. That'll bring up Luis Basabe. First time he's faced the Royals as Montgomery throws a pick out the 1st. Garcia, a big steal threat over there. Basabe hitting .500 in his limited time. Changeup misses low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Another pickoff attempt at first, and Garcia doesn't even have to slide to get back. He didn't have much of a lead. But with his speed, he doesn't need much of a lead. 1-0 pitch. Garcia not going. Changeup misses low for ball 2. Montgomery clearly trying to get a ground ball here, throwing 2 changeups low, but both of them were below the zone. 2-0 pitch again. There it is, strike 1, sinker right where he wanted it. 2 balls and 1 strike. Basabe not swinging at it. Hit his spot perfectly. Takes a look at Garcia, the 2-1 pitch. Cutter right down the middle for strike 2. Basabe clearly not ready to swing in this at bat so far. Trying to stay out of the double play. The 2-2 pitch is grounded to Merrifield. Sliding catch. Throw a second in time. Mondesi to first in time. What a play by Merrifield to get that double play. Beat Basabe by a step at first, and now Tim Anderson will come to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. So Montgomery won't have to deal with Garcia anymore as he faces the toughest batter in the White Sox lineup. First pitch to him. Curveball in there for strike 1. Montgomery starting off ahead of him. Now here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup drops in there for strike 2. And he has another batter down 0-2 here. See if he handles it better than Leury Garcia's at bat. Here's the pitch. Sinker outside, trying to fool him. Tim Anderson was wise to hold up there. Count is 1-2. And that curveball, he lost control of it. It ended up in the dirt. Easy take for Anderson. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Perez wanting it low again, the 2-2 pitch. And Anderson hits it into right center field. It's in the gap, and Dozier is able to get to it before it turns into a double. So a 2-out single. Montgomery's now given up 2 hits in the inning. Thanks to the double play, he only has to deal with 1 base runner now. That'll bring up Edwin Encarnacion. Eloy Jimenez getting the day off. This is inside for ball 1. Encarnacion batting .268. He got what ended up being the game-winning RBI last night. 1-0 pitch, a slide step by Montgomery, and Encarnacion fouls it off. Perez goes after it for a bit, but he had no real play. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Kickoff attempt at first is not in time. Anderson does have good speed over there. Montgomery well aware of it. One pitch. Cutter high. Too high. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Would have been a good pitch for Perez to throw on if Anderson was stealing. Might have been why he chose that pitch. Now here's the 2-1 pitch, and Encarnacion swings and misses at a sinker for strike 2. Montgomery has another batter down to his last strike. Twice it's ended up in a hit. 2-2 pitch. Changeup misses low for ball 3. Jan Moncada on deck. Payoff pitch to Encarnacion. Called strike 3, and Montgomery strains Anderson on first. We'll go to the second now, tied at 0. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Heating up for Kansas City.
Jorge Soler will lead off the top of the second inning. The Royals went down in order in the first. He's hitting .316 and has a 6-game hitting streak. 8 home runs on the year. First pitch to Soler by Gio Gonzalez.
Ball 1.
Misses for ball 1, well low and outside. To go with his 8 home runs, he has 9 doubles. One-0 pitch. Swings and misses at a 12-6 in the dirt for strike 1. Soler's probably been the best on the Royals at finding gaps. Changeup low for ball 2. So the Royals so far fooled by Gonzalez's changeup, but not fooled by the changeup, but fooled by the 12-6. And forcing fastball looked to be really inside, but called strike 2. 2-2 pitch now. Same spot, this time called a ball that runs the count full. Hunter Dozier on deck. Payoff pitch to Soler. Grandal wanting it high. Would have been ball 4. Soler swung and fouled it off, so we'll see another 3-2 pitch here. Grandal wanting this next one low. And Soler fouls it off to stay alive. Would have been a strike had he not swung at it. Making Gonzalez work in this first at bat. Seeing if the Royals can get a base runner. Chopper up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, out number 1. They were doing the right-handed shift on Jorge Soler. And it worked there. And you see how the White Sox are lined up. Luis Robert in right and Luis Basabe in left. So a couple Luises replacing Jimenez and Mazzara today. There was Danny Mendick who made the play on Jorge Soler there. And now here's Hunter Dozier. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch has popped up. Mendick is there. And a quick out number 2. Gonzalez hasn't had a lot of bright spots this year. So far, he's had no trouble getting through the Royals lineup. He just got through the heart of the order. Now he's getting to the bottom. Here's Salvador Perez. Batting .231, 2 outs, nobody on for him. Grandal wanting the first pitch high. And it's called strike 1. A 1 pitch to Perez. Misses low and outside for ball 1. That evens the count against Perez. Trying to keep the inning going. Montgomery's already allowed 2 hits. Gonzalez hasn't allowed a base runner yet. The 1-1 pitch. And again, an inside pitch. Called a strike. It's 1-2 to Perez now. Grandal wanting it in the same place. And it is in the same place. Once again called a ball. So that's twice we've seen 2 pitches in the exact same location called 2 different ways. Now here's the 2-2 pitch. This is low and another full count for Gio Gonzalez in this inning. Michael Franco on deck if Perez can find his way on. Next pitch will be 30 for Gonzalez. This looked like it was going to be an easy inning after the Dozier 1 pitch out. Then Perez made him work and he's down looking. So Gonzalez gets through the order perfectly in the first 6 batters he faces. We'll go to the bottom of the second. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Yohan Moncada will lead off the bottom of the second. He's batting 5th today, used to batting in the second slot. First pitch to Moncada. Strike 1 to him. Good spot with the sinker. Moncada went 1 for 4 last night. Oh, 1 pitch. Line foul to the left side, 0-2. Montgomery has another batter down 0-2. The Leori Garcia and Tim Anderson were in the same spot and both got hits. The 0-2 pitch is lined to Merrifield at second. Out number 1. Almost was a base hit, but it went right to Merrifield. And you see how the Royals are lined up defensively. And if you've been watching the Royals this year, you've seen this a lot. Their fielding percentage went down to .991 after last night. But Dozier and Franco solidifying their spots in their respective positions today after being moved there on Friday. Change up inside, misses to Jose Abreu. Moved down to the 6th slot for this game. One-0 pitch. Line foul to the left side. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch to him now.
That's ball 2.
Sinker just misses low for ball 2. Montgomery pitching a little more carefully to Jose Abreu. 2-1 pitch. Swings and misses at the low changeup. Would have been ball 3. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Montgomery looking for a punch out. And this is lined to the left center field, and another hitter with 2 strikes gets a hit as Starling can't hold on to it in center. He does keep Abreu off of second, and he doesn't have good speed, so Starling really would have had to mess that up to get him to second. But Montgomery, like we saw Duffy do a couple days ago, can't seem to get strike 3. He's allowed 3 hits now, all with 2 strikes. 2 of them on 0-2. So here's Yasmani Grandal. He hit a home run last night. He's hitting .254 coming into this game. Montgomery now from the stretch. In there for strike 1. So maybe Montgomery can get another double play. Grandal doesn't have good speed, neither does Abreu. Changeup misses low for ball 1. This time will end the inning. 1-1 pitch. In the dirt for ball 2. Abreu heading to second. Perez couldn't keep it in front of him. And the double play's gone, and a man now in scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom of the second, thanks to a wild pitch by Mike Montgomery. Now the 2-1 to Grandal. This was for ball 3, and that call just didn't go his way. Luis Robert on deck. Mike Montgomery in some trouble now. 3-1 pitch. This is low for ball 4. Mike Montgomery goes from having trouble getting strike 3 to having trouble even throwing a strike. A force is available anywhere that puts the double play back in order, and Luis Robert will come to the plate. He's batting .231. And with the way the Royals' offense has been lately, that wild pitch could easily lead to a game-winning run. Or even a game-winning rally by the White Sox. And it's only the second inning, but that's where the Royals are at right now. Sinker misses low for ball 1. And mistakes like that, like the wild pitch, almost always come back to hurt the Royals. 1-0 pitch. Chop foul. Montgomery's pitching to the bottom of the lineup. Luis Robert and then Danny Mendick. Just has to stop either one of those guys from getting a hit. Luis Roberts, somewhat of a wild card. The Royals haven't faced him either.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Curveball misses low for ball 2. Danny Mendick could go either way. He could have an amazing game. He could have a terrible game. He's had some amazing games against the Royals. But other than that series last week, he's been a poor hitter. Mike Montgomery once again down 3-1 to another batter. Luis Robert clearly having no intention to swing right now. Montgomery's giving him no reason to. We'll see if he'll swing on this pitch. 3-1. He's not. The count runs full. Montgomery put the changeup in there for strike 2. So the count is full. Payoff pitch. Lines into right field for a base hit. Abreu doesn't have good speed, and he won't try to go to home as Dozier throws it in. The bases are now loaded with 1 out. Mike Montgomery can't get an out now. He'll face the very bottom of the lineup. The 9-hole hitter, Danny Mendick. He went hitless last night. Montgomery would love a double play again, because that would stop him from having to face Leori Garcia. Luis Robert, his first at bat against the Royals this year, gets a hit, and this is grounded to O'Hearn. He'll go to second, out, throw to first. Is just in time, and a double play keeps the Royals tying this game. Still 0-0 thanks to this double play to O'Hearn. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Top of the 3rd inning, and the Royals might be having fortune going their way now. A double play just saved them from being down in this inning. Let's see if the offense can respond, as Franco hits it the other way to left for strike 1. Pulls it to left, it went foul. He only has 1 hit off Gio Gonzalez in his career, the 0-1 pitch. This is high for ball 1. And much of the Royals lineup has gotten ice cold in the past 3 games. And they've needed their whole lineup to be able to manufacture runs, because the only runs they've been able to get recently, aside from the one they got yesterday, have come off home runs. 2-1 pitch to Franco now. Called strike 2. The Royals have not been able to put rallies together. 2-2 pitch to Franco. Grounds it to the right side, and it's foul. 2-2. Still, it'll stay right there. 7, 8, 9 batters for the Royals. Nobody's gotten on base yet. Franco fouls that one off. Still 2-2. Trying to stay alive. Maybe even find his way on base. He's only batting 200. Another 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3, and the Royals can't make contact unless it goes backwards. 3 strikeouts for Gio Gonzalez.
The first baseman, number 66.
7 batters, 7 outs. Mike Montgomery struggling to get through an inning without giving up a bunch of runs, and Gonzalez is just rolling. Now face Ryan O'Hearn, ball 1 to him. O'Hearn been laboring with all the lefty pitchers recently. So much so that even when a righty pitcher's on the mound, he can't get on base. 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way to left, and O'Hearn is able to get back on base. And because they were shifting, it'll be an easy double as Basabe picks it up off the wall. And the Royals have their first base runner. O'Hearn's 9th double of the season. He strikes out more than anyone else on the team, but when he hits, he's been very talented at getting extra bases. Here's Bubba Starling, a chance to bring in a run. With a man on second, it's very likely that Whit Merrifield will get to bat this inning now, so he'll be back to the top. Strike 1 to Starling, batting 205. He was able to get a hit late in the game last night. He represented the tying run with that hit, but nobody could bring him in. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. 12-6 curveball. Hit its spot perfectly. O'Hearn could do nothing. No, Starling could do nothing but watch it. 0-2 pitch. 12-6 gets a little too low there. Misses for ball 1. Starling's gotten a lot of playing time. He's played in the last 3 straight games while Brett Phillips has stayed in the dugout because of all the lefty starters. 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses at what had easily been ball 2. And Gonzalez gets yet another strikeout, 4 for him already, as he continues to roll through this Royals lineup like he's just simply playing catch with Grandal. He'll go back to the top of the order now. Whit Merrifield will come to the plate. 0 for 1 today, like everybody except O'Hearn now. Hits it the other way to right, and it goes just foul. Tough break for Whit Merrifield. He managed to get 1 hit last night. He struck out his first time up. A 0-1 pitch now. Misses high for ball 1. Two outs, man on second. The Royals need a hit to take the lead. Grounded to third. Moncada has it. Throw to first is in time, and the Royals can't bring in the double. Montgomery really struggling, but he's managed to luckily get out of it without scoring a run. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Back to the top of the order for the White Sox here in the bottom of the third. Leori Garcia, followed by Luis Basabe, and then Tim Anderson. Garcia tries to take it the other way, but it's foul for strike 1. A 1 pitch to him now. Misses low for ball 1. 1-1 pitch. Pulls it to left, and it's foul. Strike 2. Montgomery has another hitter down to his last strike. We'll see if he can get a strikeout, or at least avoid giving up a hit. 1-2 pitch. Grounded back to Montgomery. Makes the play. Throw to first is in time, and the leadoff man is gone for the White Sox here in the bottom of the third. That's a good start for Montgomery already with the couple of innings he's had so far. That'll bring up Luis Basabe. 0 for 1 today. He hit it into a double play to stop the White Sox from doing any real damage in the first. Sinker in there for strike 1. A lot of stressful pitches early for Montgomery. 0-1 to Basabe. In the dirt for ball 1. Lost the handle on the curveball. Now here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. Perez wanting it low. Basabe grounds it to O'Hearn at first. He'll toss it to Montgomery, and he steps on first in time for out number 2. So 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Tim Anderson. He singled his first time up. If Montgomery can get him to make an out here, he'll actually have an easy 1-2-3 inning. See how easy Anderson makes it on him. First pitch to him. This is outside for ball 1. Perez wanting this next one low, the 1-0 pitch. And Anderson fouls it off, didn't get low at all. Count is even at 1. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses with that changeup for strike 2. So Montgomery has another batter down to his last strike. Hasn't been able to get a strikeout yet, but in this inning, he's managed to get a couple outs. Not a lot of fuss so far. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Anderson fouls it off, and we'll do it again. Still 1-2. Greswing the next one low. It goes low, and it's hit past Merrifield, and Montgomery can't get his 1-2-3 inning. Anderson is 2 for 2 today. It usually takes the Royals a long time to get their 1-2-3 inning. Tim Anderson leading his team with hits, 32 on the season. So Montgomery will have to get back to work. Have to wait another inning to possibly get a 1-2-3. Strike one to him. The Royals have already been down in order twice. They have one hit, a double by O'Hearn, their only base runner. Pickoff attempt at first is not in time. Montgomery still watching for the Tim Anderson steal. A 1 pitch to Encarnacion. Grounded through into right for a base hit. And the inning will continue. Mike Montgomery once again in trouble here with 2 outs and now 2 men on. Tim Anderson in scoring position. Here's Jan Moncada, who's 0 for 1 today. Fouls off the first pitch for strike one. Montgomery not getting the easy inning he thought he might get. And now if he gives up another hit, the Royals will be behind. 0-1 pitch to Moncada. Grounds it to O'Hearn. He bobbles it for a second, throws it to Montgomery, and gets the play at first. And once again, Montgomery gets out of trouble, and the game is still tied at 0. We'll go to the 4th now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Alberto Mondesi will lead off the top of the 4th for the Royals. He's 0 for 1 today. So far, Gonzalez has given up 1 base runner off a Ryan O'Hearn double. Other than that, he's been rolling. Change-up misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The complete opposite of Mike Montgomery, who's barely been able to get out of the 3 innings he's pitched so far. Even with a man on second, Gonzalez didn't have much trouble. 1 ball and 1 strike to Mondesi. Fastball misses high for ball 2. Mondesi ahead in the count. We'll see if he can do anything with his advantage right now. The 2-1 pitch. Just outside for ball 3. Alex Gordon on deck. Be nice to have a guy on base for him. Three-1 pitch. Mondesi takes it to left. It's going into foul territory. Basabe trying to chase it down. And he'll make the catch right before it goes into the stand. So another tough break for a Royals hitter. That's just a few feet to the left. It's foul, and Mondesi gets another chance. Montgomery throwing harder than Gonzalez by 2 miles an hour. Montgomery's fastest pitch today is 94, while Gio Gonzalez is 92. That'll bring up Alex Gordon. 1 out, nobody on. Mondesi will have to wait to try and get on the board when it comes to hits today, after a tough break in that last at bat. This is outside for ball 1. To be a good baseball team, you have to have a lot of things working. Luck is one of them. And the Royals, as well as not playing well, have had terrible luck at the plate. Like you just saw with Mondesi, a lot of hard hit line drives, finding people's gloves, not able to keep rallies going. It's been tough all around. Here's the 1-1 to Gordon. Grounded foul. The Royals also being shut down by John Means, who was having a bad year before that game, and now Gio Gonzalez. It's still early, but he's been having a bad year. And now he strikes out Alex Gordon. 5 strikeouts for him in the game. And if Gonzalez keeps this going, then he'll be the second pitcher to face the Royals this week to have their best start of the season against them. And this was a team that was in the hunt to take down the Twins. Strike 1 to Soler. He couldn't pull the trigger. Before they reached this cold spell, They had just swept the Toronto Blue Jays in Toronto in 4 games. 0-1 pitch to Soler. This is outside for ball 1. It's like someone just turned off a switch, and now they can't get anything working. 1-1 to Soler. This pitch is hit deep, but well foul on the left. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grandal wanting this next pitch low, for 1-2. Misses for ball 2. That evens the count. Gonzalez looking for another easy inning. He's been able to strike people out at will, it seems like. The 2-2 to Soler. Just misses outside, and the count runs full. Hunter Dozier on deck if Soler can get on. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Gonzalez. That makes 6. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jose Abreu will lead off the bottom of the 4th. Jesse Hahn warming up in the Royals bullpen. Montgomery has pitched 3 scoreless innings, but they have not by any means been easy. He's had 2 men on in each of them. Loaded the bases in the 2nd. Ground into Merrifield. Bobbles it for a bit. He still has time. Abreu's not very fast, and he is able to recover and get out number 1. That'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Montgomery got a quick out there. So leadoff man is gone. Grandal walked his first time up in the 2nd inning. First pitch to him. Takes it deep to left. Gordon going back at the track. And he stops at the wall, and Grandal hits another home run, and the White Sox finally get the lead. 6 home runs for Grandal now. Well, Montgomery could only go so far. He did a great job getting out of tough situations, but you can't defend against a home run. And now the Royals are down against a pitcher they can't figure out. If you want a pitch to hit a home run off of, here it is. You couldn't ask for a better one if you were taking BP from the hitting coach. And as bad as the White Sox have been, they don't let opportunities pass them by. That's why Grandal has 6 home runs. 1-1 to Robert. The White Sox got swept by the Royals in the opening series on the year because they couldn't bring in runners and they couldn't hit home runs. So far today, they haven't done a good job bringing in runners, but there's a home run to give them the lead. Luis Robert at the plate now. No balls and 1 strike to him. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a sinker probably should have been called a strike, but it wasn't for ball 1. And with the way the Royals have been hitting the last several days, this is a huge lead. Robert hits this one into right center. Dozier going back, able to make the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Danny Mendick, the 9-hitter. He's 0 for 1 today. He hit into a double play that ended the 2nd inning. Pretty peacefully, the Royals didn't give up a run despite loading the bases with 1 out. And Mendick able to hold up his bat for ball 1. Mendick went 0 for 3 yesterday. So he's the only White Sox that can't carry his enormous success he had last week into this series. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 to him. Montgomery still looking for a strikeout. Meanwhile, Gonzalez has been able to strike out people at pretty much every chance he gets. Montgomery has gotten several chances and hasn't been able to. 1-2 to Mendick in the dirt for ball 2. Two-two pitch. Swings and misses. Finally gets a strikeout. The damage done in this inning. The Royals really need to get to work now to at least even the series. We'll go to the 5th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. We'll go to the 5th inning. The White Sox just took a lead on another Yasmani Grandal solo home run. So the Royals are down yet again, and they've had a lot of trouble scoring runs. They've done nothing but strike out against Gio Gonzalez aside from the one double by Ryan O'Hearn. So they can't even make contact. And now they have to figure out how to score a run. And they don't have very long to do it. Hunter Dozier will lead off the top of the 5th. He's 0 for 1 today. You have to score at least one run in every game to get a win. So now that they're down, they need to score that run. 12-6 curveball misses low for ball 1. Dozier got an RBI double last night. The only run the Royals got in that game. 1-0 pitch to him. Strike 1. Looked to be in the low part of the zone. We've seen that pitch go the other way several times with Montgomery. 1 ball and 1 strike to Dozier now. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul for strike 2. Now Gonzalez ready to get another punch out. The Royals really haven't been able to afford getting down to 2 strikes because it always ends in strike 3. And it does again there. 7 now for Gonzalez.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador.
They have been absolutely fooled by a pitcher that hasn't fooled anybody in the league so far this year. Seattle currently beating Minnesota 6-4 in the 5th inning. First pitch to Salvador Perez now.
That's a ball.
Misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The Royals' losing streak is up to 3 at the moment. And with the way they're hitting, it's fast on its way to 4. Hit the other way, fouled off for strike 1, or better, the way they're not hitting. 1-1 pitch to Perez. Rounded to Mendick at second. Out number 2.
Got it.
Another hard hit ground ball finds a glove. A tough break for another Royals hitter.
Number 7, Michael Bronco.
And you wonder if one of the players broke a mirror in one of their hotel rooms somewhere in Toronto, because they have had no luck recently. First pitch to Franco. Hit backward for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses high for ball 1. And the way Gonzalez has been pitching today, if he throws another strike, it can basically just be seen as strike 3. 1-1 pitch to Franco. Grounded up the middle. Mendick has enough time to get to it. Out number 3. The Royals go down in order again. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Leori Garcia will lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. Montgomery still out there, only giving up 1 run so far. First pitch hit the other way, foul for strike 1.
Ball.
Changeup misses low for ball 1. Count runs even. McCarthy and Kennedy warming up in the Royals bullpen. Montgomery hasn't thrown that many pitches for this point in the game, but he's given up so many hits and now giving up a run. Matheny doesn't want it to get out of control, and it easily could be out of control. Grounded to Franco at third. Throw to first is in time. Out number 1.
Now batting, Noah Wheeler,
So 69 pitches for Montgomery. Luis Basabe, 0 for 2 today, will come to the plate. Matheny warming up his pitchers as a backup, doesn't want things to get out of control. With all the double plays Montgomery's gotten to get out of some tough situations, this game could easily be much worse than it is. Fouled off for strike 2. Oh, 2 to Basabe.
No, that's down.
Sinker just misses low for ball 1. And another thing the Royals haven't had working for them, they've had legitimately much smaller strike zones than their opponents. We saw that pitch called a strike with Gio Gonzalez in the top of this inning. The 1-2 now. Line foul to the right side, into the stands. Still 1-2. Basabe takes this one to right. Dozier's there. Out number 2. At least Montgomery has had the good fortune of facing Anderson now for the 3rd time with 2 outs and nobody on. Anderson has had 2 singles today in that situation. First pitch to him. Misses low for ball 1. Perez couldn't get the handle on it. Anderson leads the AL in doubles with 13. Got to put him in scoring position for Edwin Encarnacion. It's just to right center, and he has his 3rd single of the game. Starling will pick it up, and Montgomery will still be working out there. Still unable to get a 1-2-3 inning now that he's in the 5th. Here's Encarnacion, 1 man on, 2 outs. He singled his last time up. With the way the Royals have been hitting, 1 more run would be devastating, just like it was last night. Pitch to Encarnacion. Grounded off Montgomery's foot. That hit hard. Perez picks it up off the bounce. Throw to first is in time. And we'll see how Montgomery feels after that one. No run score. We'll go to the 6th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Ryan O'Hearn will lead off the top of the 6th inning. He's 1 for 1 today, the only base runner the Royals have had. And we saw Montgomery come to the attention of Nick Kenny when he came back into the dugout, but so far it's unknown if he'll come back into the game or if he's hurt. He might have not been coming back into the game anyway at this point. So here's Ryan O'Hearn. And again, we see that pitch called a strike. We just saw Montgomery throw that pitch in the bottom of the 5th, and it was called a ball, and now O'Hearn's down 0-1. It's pretty easy to get strikeouts, and you can throw it almost anywhere, and it's called a strike. O'Hearn swings and misses at that 12-6, and he's down 0-2. And just about every time we've seen that tonight, it ends in a strikeout. Grandal wanting this next one low. This is inside for ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses, strike 3. O'Hearn's been doing that much better than he's been hitting recently. 8 now for Gio Gonzalez. Bubba Starling will out come to the plate, the 9-hitter for the Royals. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch misses low for ball 1. Hasn't really mattered how he started his hitters. He struck out almost all of them. 1-0 pitch. Starling takes this one deep to left. Basabe going back at the track. He'll camp underneath it for out number 2. Royals still can't get a base runner.
Now batting.
Whit Merrifield will come to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. He's 0 for 2 today. Gonzalez hasn't even broken a sweat yet. Given it is in the mid-40s. There you see Montgomery sweating bullets. First pitch to Merrifield. Swings at what would have been ball 1. Fouls it off for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Chopped foul for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch to Merrifield now. Swings and misses for strike 3. Gonzalez is just having one of the best games he's had in his career. Can't hit a guy who's pitching that well. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
As expected, after Mike Montgomery took a bad shot to his leg, he's not back in the game. Ian Kennedy will come in for his 14th game of the season. He's pitched 13 2/3 innings with an ERA of 3.29. He'll face John Moncada to lead off the bottom of the 6th. The Royals down 1-0 and still unable to get a hit off of Gio Gonzalez, who is good as he's ever been. Gio Gonzalez has pitched some very good games in his career. He's a very talented pitcher, but this is setting up to be a night he'll never forget. 0-1 to Moncada.
That's the ball.
This is high for ball 1.
1-0.
1-1 pitch now. Lined into right. Merrifield was playing deep and he couldn't get to it. The leadoff man is on for the White Sox here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting. The first baseman, Jose.
Pulled that one to right. As deep as Merrifield was playing, it was too deep for him to get to it. So Dozier was the first one to field it. I couldn't get the out. Here's Jose Abreu, 1 for 2 today. Kennedy's gotten a lot of work lately. You might be able to understand if he's a little winded at this point. No balls and 1 strike to Abreu, who was able to locate a pitch in the outside and in and up corner. Grounded to Merrifield at second. Throw to Mondesi out. Throw to O'Hearn out. Kennedy comes right back from the leadoff single and gets a double play.
Next to the White Sox, the pitcher, Yasmani.
Looking to get through the inning quickly. The Royals haven't gotten a 1-2-3 inning this game yet. Now with 1 more out, it wouldn't exactly be a textbook 1-2-3 inning, but he would face the minimum. He has to get by Grandal, who gave the White Sox the lead with a solo shot in the 4th. He's about as been as clutch as a hitter as you could ask for in these last 2 games. One for 1 today. He's walked and homered. First pitch by Kennedy to him. Almost hits him in the knee. Cutter gets a little too far in for ball 1. McCarthy and Staumont warming up in the Royals bullpen. The 1-0 pitch. Misses inside for ball 2. Don't want to put somebody on here. You never know what it could turn into. Hits it the other way. Strike 1. It's foul. Two-one pitch. This is inside ball 3, and not just like that, Kennedy's command goes. Luis Robert on deck if Grandal gets on. A 3-1 now to Grandal. Right down the middle, and Grandal only fouls it off. Strike 2. Count is full. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. We'll see another 3-2 now. Perez wanting this one outside. And it misses outside, ball 4. You gotta wonder why he threw it there. The Royals still can't even face the minimum in an inning. He'll face Luis Robert, 1 for 2 today. Kennedy from the stretch now. First pitch to Robert. In there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Hanging knuckle curve gets just outside for ball 1, evening the count. One pitch. Tries to take it the other way, and it ends up foul for strike 2. Kennedy looking for a punch out to end the inning. 1-2 to Robert. Swings and misses at a pitch inside, strike 3. So Kennedy gets through the inning fairly cleanly. We'll go to the 7th now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Aaron Bummer and Steve Cechek warming up in the White Sox bullpen as Gonzalez goes back to work looking for a 1-hit shutout. Changeup misses outside for ball 1. There you see Bummer and Cechek. We'll see how far Renteria will go with them. He might want to bring in a closer if it gets to the 9th with the same score. Of course, as unhittable as Gonzalez has been, he might be the safe choice. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. His pitch count is at 82, so fairly high, but at this rate, he should still be able to pitch 9 innings. Mondesi hits that one hard to left, but foul. Two-one pitch. Two-seam fastball misses onside for ball 3. Gordon on deck. But of course, we saw Mondesi in this situation last inning. 3-1 pitch. Misses for ball 4. The Royals finally have their second base runner, and this time it's the leadoff man. So the tying run will be on base with nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. First sign of weakness we've seen from Gonzalez since the O'Hearn double, so we'll see what Renteria decides to do here. He'll stay out there to face the lefty Alex Gordon, who's 0 for 2 today. Minnesota now leading 7-6 against Seattle. First pitch to Gordon, trying to bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. So clearly just trying to stay out of the double play and move the tying run into scoring position. Of course, Gordon isn't exactly known for his bunting. When he tried that last night, it ended up in an out at second. Bunts it down the first base line, and it's bobbled by Abreu, and everybody's safe. Wow. Error on Jose Abreu. All he had to do was pick it up and tag Gordon. He might have rushed himself trying to get it before Gordon got to him. And he couldn't pick it up, and man on first and second now. Here's Jorge Soler, nobody out. At the top of the 7th. Still need to stay out of the double play to keep hope alive for the Royals here. A hit could be big, not just for the game, but for morale. Half swing, and umpire said he won it, strike 1. Soler is 0 for 2 today. 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses, easily would have been ball 1. Now he's down 0-2, and you never want to get Gonzalez to this point. Soler just swinging at anything he sees right now. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. He does avoid striking out on 3 pitches. So stay alive. Gonzalez currently at 90. Another 0-2. First time Soler doesn't swing, it misses high for ball 1. Gonzalez hasn't thrown him a strike yet. But Soler keeps swinging until that last pitch. Wouldn't take much to score Mondesi with his speed. The 1-2 to Soler. Called strike 3. And when he doesn't swing, he ends up striking out. Gonzalez has 10. An incredible game for Gio Gonzalez, and now he could very well get out of this inning without giving up a run. First pitch to Dozier. It's grounded and it hits Grandal. Foul ball, strike 1. Dozier 0 for 2 today. The Royals only have 1 hit. Mondesi got on with a walk and Gordon with an error, so they were gifted this situation. 0-1 pitch to Dozier. Dozier hits this into right center, and Garcia won't get to it. Mondesi had to freeze. He's still going around third. Abreu with the ball. Throw home is not in time. Dozier ties the game. Mondesi hurt on the play after he scores, and Gio Gonzalez is out of the game now that his shutout is gone. What an incredible game for Gio Gonzalez. Usually a 1-1 like that, but now the best he can hope for is a no decision. And we'll wait to see what happened to Mondesi. Dylan Cease will come into the game. 12th appearance of the season, and he has pitched 24 innings and an ERA of 6, and the Royals have seen a lot of Dylan Cease. He'll face Salvador Perez. The Royals still have a chance to take the lead here. Michael Kopech and Steve Cishek warming up in the White Sox bullpen as Cease goes to work. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Gordon at second. Hunter Dozier at first. Gordon doesn't have good speed, so Perez would have to hit it fairly deep to score him. 1-0 pitch. Slider in there for strike 1. Perez only batting 118 with runners in scoring position, so a good guy for Cease to face right now. He's also a great guy to get hit into a double play, and there's a chance right here. Cease will go to second, out, throw to first, is in time, and just like that, the inning's over, and the Royals could only muster 1. So Mondesi's hurt. We'll see what happens here. We go to the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals.
Nicky Lopez will come into the game for Adalberto Mondesi, his first appearance of the season, and Kevin McCarthy will make his 8th appearance of the season. He's pitched 7 innings and an ERA of 3.86. So Mondesi able to score from second on a ball he had to freeze on. He managed to tie the game, but now he's out of the game. First pitch to Danny Mendick. Strike 1 to him as he leads off the inning. 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 2. It's a whole new ball game here in the bottom of the 7th with the game now tied. McCarthy has to keep the White Sox down. If it wasn't for the Perez double play, they would have had a chance to maybe even take the lead. Mendick strikes out on 3 straight pitches, swinging at some bad pitches there, helping out McCarthy. And he is just completely different from what we saw last week. He's more what we saw in the opening series. So 1 out, back to the top of the order. Leori Garcia will come to the plate against McCarthy. Holland and Stalmont currently warming up in the Royals bullpen. Slider drops in there for strike 1. And if the Royals ever needed to hang a 0, it'd be right now. This probably won't be the only 0 they need to hang, though, to stay in this game. 0-1 to Garcia. This is inside for ball 1. Right now, momentum is on the Royals' side. If the White Sox scored, they could flip it back in their favor, as it's been all day. 1-1 pitch. Drops in there for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If McCarthy can get Garcia and then Basabe, he won't have to face Tim Anderson, who's 3 for 3 today. The 1-2 to Garcia. Grounded into left field for a base hit. And it looks like another hit for the White Sox, so they've been able to manage one every inning at least. McCarthy got the ground ball he would have liked, but Franco couldn't get to it. And now here's Luis Basabe, 0 for 3 today, and he could use another double play. McCarthy swings and misses at the sinker for strike one. Right now, Basabe 2 for 7 in this season. He hasn't gotten a lot of playing time. Basabe hits this pitch deep to right, but not deep enough to be a hit. Dozier will make the catch for out number 2, and Garcia retreats back to first. But McCarthy's inning is far from over. Tim Anderson has 3 singles today. So, he'll face the toughest out if he wants to get through this inning scoreless. Slide step and a pitch out. Garcia not going. Ball 1 to Anderson. Anderson is 2 for 14 in his career against McCarthy, so he has that going for him. McCarthy has good numbers against a good hitter. 1-0 pitch. Line right to Franco. He knocks it down. Does he have time to make the play at first? No. Anderson beats it by a step. Franco couldn't keep it in his glove, and Anderson is 4 for 4. Couldn't have felt good. Bounced off the brim of his glove and then hit him in the face. By the time he recovered, he couldn't get it to first. Anderson has good speed. And now Encarnacion could put this game away. Slider misses for ball 1. Encarnacion is 1 for 3. Another tough break for the Royals, and the tough breaks just keep on coming. 1-0 pitch. In the dirt for ball 2, nobody goes. Good speed on the base paths to go along with that, so Perez can't let a ball get behind him. 2-0 pitch. Misses low for ball 3. Jan Moncada on deck as Encarnacion is now ahead in the count, 3-0. McCarthy now can't locate his pitches. 3-0. Sinker in there for strike 1. Don't want to load the bases. Moncada's been hot of late. 3-1 to Encarnacion. Called strike 2. He's not swinging. He's trying to get McCarthy to give him a base. Now the count is full. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Finally at a pitch that would have been ball 4, and a run doesn't score in the bottom of the 7th. Now the Royals have a chance to take the lead yet again. We'll go to the 8th inning. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Michael Franco will lead off the top of the 8th. And the Royals need a leadoff man here. Sheesh will face the bottom of the order. Franco, O'Hearn, and Starling. Franco's over 2. O'Hearn has a double. And Starling in his last at-bat missed a home run by a few feet. So first pitch to Franco here. Tries to pull it to left. It was right down the middle for him, but he just fouls it off. Sheesh is a much easier pitcher to hit off of than Gonzalez, at least the way Gonzalez was pitching today. Popped straight up on the 0-1 pitch. Grandal going back to get it. And there's an easy out, number 1. The Royals have to keep the fight in them right now. Franco looking defeated after that. O'Hearn will get to face a righty. He finally got a hit off a lefty earlier in the game. So he's 1 for 2. First pitch to O'Hearn. Misses low for ball 1. Bummer and Cordero currently warming up in the White Sox bullpen. Sheese hasn't seen much trouble so far. He's only faced 2 batters. The 1-0 to O'Hearn. Pitch misses badly. Really lost control of that curveball. 2 balls to no strikes. 8th inning, Minnesota leads 7-6. Slider just in there for strike 1. A lot of scoring over there in Minneapolis. Not a lot of scoring in this game. 1 run apiece. 2-1 to O'Hearn. Swings and misses, would have been ball 3. Now it's strike 2. O'Hearn leads his team in strikeouts. He's on the verge of doing it again. 2-2 pitch. Grandal sitting up low. In the dirt for ball 3. The count runs full. Bubba Starling on deck as the Royals try to get something going. The payoff pitch to O'Hearn. Ball 4. O'Hearn walks with 1 out. Able to avoid the strikeout. He gets on base here. That'll bring up Bubba Starling, who's 0 for 2 today. Herrera and Cordero now working in the White Sox bullpen. If Starling doesn't hit into a double play, Whit Merrifield will come to the plate, and it'll be back to the top for the Royals. It was the top of the order that got the first run. Pitch in the dirt again, ball 1. And Grandal throws it to Abreu at first, but O'Hearn got back, and Abreu wasn't even in position. 1-0 to Starling. Takes this pitch to right, and here comes Robert, out number 2. The Royals have stranded a small country on base in this losing streak. Another one of those things they haven't had working. Merrifield is 0 for 3 today. He's gotten 1 hit since losing his 16-game hitting streak. He takes this deep to left. Basabe goes back to get it, and there's out number 3. So the game is still tied going into the bottom of the 8th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Tim Hill will come in, only his 5th appearance of the season. He's pitched 3 1/3 inning, an ERA of 8.10. He's been one of the weaker guys in the Royals bullpen, which is why he hasn't pitched many games, but they need him here. The Royals have used a lot of pitchers during this losing streak. They're really running out, and they really need Tim Hill to get a 0 here. They'll face John Moncada to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Moncada is 1 for 3. Pitch misses high for ball 1. He is unique, though. He's the only pitcher in the Royals bullpen that's left-handed. And to go with that, he's a submarine pitcher. The 1-0. Changeup misses low for ball 2. Two now to Moncada. Still, a pitch that looked inside. It's called a strike. About to say he still couldn't locate, but that call went his way. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gets another one in there, evens the count at 2. 2-2 now to Moncada. In the dirt. Didn't rise the way he wanted it to. That runs the count full. Jose Abreu on deck. Payoff pitch. Takes this into center. Starling goes in to get it. Out number 1. Good job by Hill to get the leadoff man out. Now he'll face Jose Abreu. Abreu 1 for 3 today. First pitch to Jose Abreu. Misses high for ball 1. And that one rose too much. One-0 pitch. Abreu hits that one to right. It's tailing foul. Dozier's chasing after it, making the catch in foul territory for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yasmani.
Hill looking for the first 1-2-3 inning the Royals have gotten today. Yasmani Grandal is 1 for 1. He's had a home run and a couple of walks. First pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Misses high for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
So Hill facing one of the White Sox hottest hitters, aside from Tim Anderson, to get the 1-2-3 inning. One-oh pitch. In there for strike 1. Hill can be a really difficult pitcher to figure out for the hitter and for the spectator. You can never tell when he's lost the handle on it or when he just throws a strange submarine pitch. This is hit deep to left center, but Starling has it, and it is the Royals' first 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. We'll go to the 9th now. Nicky Lopez will lead things off. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Adalberto Mondesi got hurt, scoring the only one the Royals have scored in the game. So now Nicky Lopez will make his first at-bat of the season. This is outside for ball 1. Score tied at 1 in the top of the 9th here. Strike 1 to Lopez. He had a good start to his career last year. And then once teams figured him out, he struggled to get on base after that. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. But Mondesi got hurt last year, so Lopez got a lot of playing time. Now here's a 1-2 pitch to him. Misses for ball 2. Count is even to Lopez. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Misses inside for ball 3, and the count runs even. Alex Gordon on deck. The go-ahead run at the plate, trying to put him on. Payoff pitch. Hit up the middle for a base hit. Lopez, first hit of the season, is a leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is on. A run would give the Royals the opportunity to bring in Trevor Rosenthal and close this game. Meanwhile, in the 9th inning in Minnesota, Seattle has taken the lead 8-7. So here's Alex Gordon, 0 for 3 today. Let's see if Lopez tries to go. Gordon will try to bunt. Almost hits him. He pulls the bat back, and it's ball 1. Managed to get himself on base last time he attempted this. A 1-0 pitch. Bunch it up the first base line again. Abreu can make that play. Out at second, throw to first is not in time. So an unproductive bunt. All Gordon did was take a much faster runner off base. 1 on, 1 out. Now bring up Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 3 today. Speaking of a slower base runner, Anderson Miller will make his first appearance of the season. Pinch running for Alex Gordon. A defensive downgrade, but a base running upgrade. First pitch to Soler, and Miller goes on the first pitch. The throw to second is not in time. And the go-ahead run is in scoring position. Anderson on the first pitch he sees. Anderson Miller on the first pitch he sees of the season. Steals second. But he's on first. One 0 to Soler. Misses for ball 2. Cease has an open base now. But Dozier's been doing very good at bringing runs in. 2-0 pitch. Misses for ball 3. Hey, we're seeing another one of those unintentional, intentional walks. Hunter Dozier on deck. 3 balls, no strikes to a power hitter. .30 pitch. Misses for ball 4. 2 men on with 1 out here in the top of the 9th, but a force is available anywhere. And here is Hunter Dozier. He got an RBI single his last time up. Has a chance to give the Royals the lead, as his numbers as runners in scoring position have been getting steadily better. First pitch to Dozier. Broken bat right back to the pitcher, Cease, and there's a double play to kill what the Royals had. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th now. The Royals will have to win it in extras. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Attention, please. A defensive change for the
Anderson Miller will be playing left field now. That's two bench players now on the field. Nicky Lopez playing for the hurt Mondesi, and Anderson Miller playing for Gordon, who they pinch ran for, and they might come to regret that now. Greg Holland will come into the game, his 8th appearance of the season. He's pitched 6 2/3 inning with an ERA of 1.35. So Holland's been pitching very well. Rosenthal and Stahlmont currently warming up in the Royals bullpen. Luis Robert will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth, so it'll be Robert, Mendick, and Garcia for Greg Holland. First pitch is fouled off to the left side. Oh, 1 now to Robert. Curveball misses for ball 1. So there is Rosenthal and Stahlmont. Rosenthal only throwing his warm-up tosses, so Matheny will likely try to keep him steadily warm. So if the Royals can take the lead, and that's a big if at this point, Rosenthal could get the save. Slider in there for strike 2. One, 2 to Robert. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Holland's got the leadoff man gone.
now batter.
Good slider, curves right away from Robert's bat. He was fooled by it. And that slider is a killer for Greg Holland. Here's Danny Mendick, 0 for 3 today.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball misses low for ball 1. And the way Mendick's been playing in this series so far, Holland can just go right after him. He struck out on 3 straight pitches in the 7th. The 1-0. Hit the other way, and it's foul for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike. Pitch to Mendick. This is outside for ball 2. If Holland could get through this inning without giving up a run, the Royals would go into their first extra inning game of the season. Two balls and 1 strike to Mendick. He's ahead of the count. Holland needs to go after him. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul to the left side. That evens the count at 2. Don't want to put somebody on for the top of the lineup. Mendick will have to earn that. The 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Still 2-2. That's the only way you can allow it, is if the batter earns it. Another 2-2. Pops this up to shallow center. Starling coming in. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. So it'll be top of the order now. Leori Garcia will come to the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. He's 2 for 4 today. The Royals got their first 1-2-3 inning of the game in the 8th, which is hard to believe they've done that and only allowed 1 run to score off a solo shot. Holland looking for another one here. Slider drops in there for strike 1 to Garcia. Oh, 1 pitch. This is high for ball 1. Count is even. 1-1 pitch. This is inside for ball 2. You can understand Holland trying to fool Garcia. He's had a much better season than Danny Mendick. He's facing the best hitters in the White Sox lineup from this point on. He's hoping to only have to face one of them. 2-1 pitch. Curveball misses for ball 3. Luis Basabe on deck. I guess not one of the better White Sox hitters. He usually doesn't play. Misses for ball 4, and Speed is now on base, representing the game-winning run. And Holland won't get the 1-2-3 inning because he tries to get too fancy with Leori Garcia. Luis Basabe is 0 for 4 today. So far, he hasn't been a good replacement for Eloy Jimenez. Pickoff attempt at first is not in time, and you got to think they'd want Garcia to steal because he represents the game-winning run, and you want to put him in scoring position. First pitch to Basabe. Misses for ball 1. And this is definitely a hitter. Holland has to go right after. He cannot afford to face Tim Anderson with a runner on second because Tim Anderson has 4 hits today. 1-0 to Basabe. In there for strike 1. So Holland can't lose his command like he just did with Garcia or try to trick him up with pitches outside the zone. Whatever happened in that last at-bat, Holland cannot afford that in this at-bat. 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 2.
1 and 2.
So he's got him down to his last strike. We'll see how the White Sox decide to handle this. Garcia hasn't ran yet. 1-2 pitch. He's still not going. Slider in the dirt for ball 2. Still looking for one more strike to get out of this inning and give the Royals another chance. 2-2 pitch. Misses for ball 3, and now there's trouble. 1 ball away from putting Tim Anderson at the plate. No one's been able to get Tim Anderson out today. Pickoff attempt at first is not in time. Holland trying to get it out anywhere he can take it. Garcia will be running. Payoff pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. And that could be the death blow. Holland cannot locate his pitches. He had Basabe down 1 and 2 and then couldn't throw another strike. So now here's Tim Anderson, who's 4 for 4. One more hit would give the White Sox the win for the game and the series. Holland put himself in this situation. The White Sox don't have a hit in this inning. They've walked twice. First pitch to Anderson. Strike 1. The Royals have fought hard to get every out and to get their 1 run. And now with 1 more hit, it could all be blown away. 0-1 pitch to Anderson. Grounded to Merrifield at second. He'll go to second. Out number 3. First time Anderson's been out all day. Holland keeps the game going. We'll go into extras for the first time this year. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Up at the 10th inning, Salvador Perez will lead things off for the Royals. She's still out there. First pitch to him. In the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Slider hangs and gets in there for strike 1, and Perez just watches it. 1-1 pitch. Another hanging pitch. Perez takes this one into the gap in right center field. Robert going to get it. Perez heading to second base. The throw won't be in time as Perez is in standing. A leadoff double. The Royals have Brett Phillips to possibly pinch run. That's 4 doubles for Perez on the year. Could be the most crucial one. We'll see if Matheny decides to go with Phillips and then have Gallagher catch the next inning. Renteria making a change. Jimmy Cordero will come into the game, his 8th of the season. He's pitched 8 innings, an ERA of 3.38, and it'll be his job to stop that runner on second from scoring. You'll see Michael Franco, no change at second base. Curious decision, because a single doesn't score Perez very easily. The Mariners have beat the Twins in Minnesota, 8-7. The Royals could cut back into the deficit if they could pull this one through tonight. First pitch by Cordero to Michael Franco, in there for strike 1. Franco batting 143 with runners in scoring position this year. They need him to come through. At the very least, move him over. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Misses for ball 1.
1-1.
The bottom of the order's got to make something happen for the Royals here now. The 1-1 pitch to Franco. Swings and misses at that changeup for strike 2. O'Hearn on deck. 1-2 pitch to Franco. Grounds it, foul to the left side. Still 1-2. Right idea, just got a little too out in front of it. Another 1-2. Would have been ball 2, but luckily Franco was able to just get a piece of it when he swung at that, and he'll stay alive. Gets a piece of this one, hits it to left, but Basabe's there, and Perez will have to retreat back to second, out number 1. Royals running out of chances now. They had one in the last inning and ended in a double play. They have another one here. Herrera and Fry currently warming up in the White Sox bullpen. Here's Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2 today. He has a double and he walked his last time up. He'll be followed by Bubba Starling. Changeup misses outside for ball 1. There's Herrera on the left and Jace Fry on the right. So a righty and a lefty. One 0 to O'Hearn. And the umpire said he went on that half swing. Surprisingly, no appeal by O'Hearn. That evens the count at 1. So he must have thought he went. One pitch. Tries to take it the other way, and he fouls it off for strike 2. Again, the right idea, just not well executed. He has to take it the other way because they're shifting him. That's how he got the double his first time up. Changeup misses is low and in for ball 2. Two pitch to O'Hearn. Called strike 3. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder for that low and outside pitch. So the Royals blowing another prime scoring opportunity. And now it all comes up down to Bubba Starling, the 9-hitter for the Royals, who's 0 for 3 today. Strike 1. And even though a man was on second with nobody out, this hasn't even been stressful for Cordero. A 1 pitch to Starling. The Royals' instincts at the plate after the Perez double have been non-existent. Starting quickly down 0-2.
Nope.
Sinker misses low for ball 1. One-two pitch.
That's ball 2.
Misses for ball 2. Another sinker as they can't get Cordero's number. But Cordero's doing a couple balls here to keep the inning going. 2-2 pitch to Starling. Fouled off. Got a piece of it to stay alive. Still fighting out there. But the Royals bullpen can't hold the White Sox forever. Can't let these opportunities go when they're about to. And it's gone. The Royals leave another man in scoring position. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th. The White Sox have another chance to win it. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City.
Josh Stalmont will come into the game, his 9th of the season. He's pitched 9 1/3 inning and an ERA of 5.79. Now they'll likely be asked to pitch several innings if the Royals can't score, and if he can stop the White Sox. He'll face the heart of the order. Encarnacion will lead things off. Strike 1 to him. The Royals' bats are much weaker now, with Lopez and Miller in the game instead of Mondesi and Gordon. 0-2 pitch to Encarnacion. Swings and misses for strike three. Good start by Stalmont to get the leadoff man out.
Now batting, third baseman.
With the game tied, all they can do is just try and keep the go-ahead run, or the winning run in this case, at the plate. That'll bring up Jan Moncada. Rosenthal and Barlow warming up in the bullpen. Rosenthal just trying to stay warm in case a lead happens. Curveball in the dirt. And as the Royals have been showing, that's much easier said than done. One of the toughest things the Royals can do right now is get a run, but it's the most vital to even this series to stop their losing streak. O'Hearn manages to dive and stop this one. Still a play possible at first, and they make it. Out number two. Good play by Ryan O'Hearn. It'll be Merrifield, Lopez, and Miller if Jose Abreu can't score. Perez setting up inside. The first pitch to Abreu. In there for strike one. There's Rosenthal and Barlow. Royals hoping they can bring Rosenthal out soon. 0-1 pitch to Abreu. Well outside for ball one. The Royals in a very tough spot now. They have the top of the lineup up the next inning, but a couple bench players after the leadoff man Merrifield. Shot foul for strike two. They had a leadoff man in scoring position, Salvador Perez with a double. They couldn't even move him to third. They still can't manufacture a run when they need it most. Curveball misses for ball two. Now they're completely relying on their pitching staff to keep the White Sox down while they try to short something out. 2-2 pitch to Abreu. Fouls it off to stay alive, still 2-2. Two-two pitch. Half swing, he was able to hold the bat back, and the count runs full. Yasmani Grandal, who gave the White Sox their only run on deck. Payoff pitch to Abreu. Hit hard to left, but hooking foul. And we'll do it again. We'll see another 3-2 pitch as Stalmont tries to keep Yasmani Grandal on the on-deck circle, at least until the next inning. 3-2 pitch. Misses inside for ball four. Now Stalmont will have to face Grandal. Once again, their Royals pitcher putting himself in trouble, not making the White Sox work for it. Grandal 1 for 2 today. His only hit being the home run that gave the White Sox their only run. Both teams have had countless chances to score.
Count 1-0.
And neither one of them was able to get that second run. But ball and no strike to Grandal. You can understand if Stalmont's slightly careful here. The 1-0 pitch. Misses for ball two. The winning run up first with 2 outs. And a guy who's hit 2 home runs in the last 2 games at the plate. Tries to take this the other way, and it's foul for strike one. The Twins have lost, so the Royals really need a win here. 2-1 pitch. Fouled off for strike two. And pretty much what we're looking at in the next inning is Merrifield absolutely has to get on base with a couple bench players back him. Grounded to the right side, foul. Lopez managed to get a single in his first at bat of the year. Miller got his first at bat of the year if Stalmont can get through this inning. Fastball misses outside from ball three, and once again the count runs full. Luis Robert in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch to Grandal. Popped up into foul territory right behind the plate. We'll see another 3-2 pitch. Payoff pitch to Grandal. And this is hit in the left field. And Miller is there. Out number 3. The top of the order, but a couple bench players will bat in the 11th. The Royals really need a run. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox.
Kelvin Herrera will come into the game, his 5th of the season, facing his former team. He's pitched 2 1/3 inning, an ERA of 23.14. A very high ERA for such little time pitched. So he's having a bad year, and the Royals need a pitcher who's having a bad year. Of course, Gonzalez was having a bad year until this game. Changeup misses inside for ball 1. Merrifield is 0 for 4 today. The 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Misses high for ball 2.
2-0.
And he doesn't need a hit. He just needs to get on base. Getting hit, getting walked, however he can do it. 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Slider misses for ball 3. You don't want to put everything on a couple of guys who made their debuts of the season today. Or Anderson Miller, where you're making your major league debut today. His first at bat waiting. He's the 3rd batter this inning. 3-0 to Merrifield. In there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 pitch. Swings and misses well out in front of that changeup, clearly looking for a fastball, and the count runs full to Whit Merrifield. Payoff pitch. Merrifield grounds it back to Herrera. Throw to first is in time, out number 1. So the leadoff man is gone, and the only everyday player who will hit this inning if they go down 1-2-3 is gone. That'll bring up Nicky Lopez, who singled his first time up. Can't expect a guy who's got no playing time this year to get 2 hits and 2 at-bats, but that's what the Royals are asking for now. First pitch to Lopez. Misses for ball 1 again. He'll be followed by Anderson Miller, waiting to make his first at-bat in the majors in his career. Lopez hits this one at left center. He does get 2 hits in his first 2 at-bats of the season. Go-ahead run is on. Once again. And Anderson Miller will come to the plate for the first time this year. And like Lopez, he will be asked to do a lot. At least move him over. And here's his first at bat. First pitch you'll see. Hanging pitch, he hits it into right center, and Garcia will be able to get to this one. So not a very long first at bat. There's 2 outs and a man stranded on first. And it'll be all up to Jorge Soler now. So a dangerous hitter at the plate. Definitely capable of bringing in Lopez with 1 swing of the bat. But he's 0 for 3 today. I know the way things are going, you can't really expect that at this point. You can only pray for it. Now here's the first pitch to Soler. Slider misses outside, but he swung at it. And that's why Soler hasn't been able to do anything recently, because he keeps swinging at pitches like that and putting himself into count trouble. 0-1 pitch. 2-seam fastball misses low for ball 1. He was able to watch it go by. 1-1 pitch. Swings on another pitch, this one far more outside. And now he's down 1-2, and you can't expect him to get a hit when he swings at pitches like that. And this inning is just about over. And Stalmont will be asked to do it again. Fastball misses inside for ball 2. I would expect Stalmont would pitch in the bottom of the 11th. You'd think he'd still be warm. He'll probably be pitching. 2-2 pitch to Soler. Misses high for ball 3, and the count runs full. A walk would move Lopez into scoring position. Payoff pitch to Soler. Chopper to Mendick at second. That'll end the inning. The Royals can't score yet another run, but they've been getting guys on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 11th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Kansas City.
So Barlow will come in for another day's work. His 13th appearance of the season. He has the best ERA on the team aside from Trevor Rosenthal. He'll face the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Robert, Mendick, and then Garcia. The Royals looking for another 0. Little chopper on the ground. Merrifield going to get it, and he can't make the play. And the game-winning run is on first because of an error. An easy little two-hopper to Whit Merrifield. A play he's made 1,000 times, and he'll make 1,000 times after this. Could be the killer. Here's Danny Mendick 0 for 4. And he'll likely be bunting, I would imagine. Will another error lose the game for the Royals? Bunt down the first base line. O'Hearn will pick it up. He'll go to second with it, and he actually was able to tag Mendick. So it is a successful bunt. Couldn't get the out at second. Man in scoring position with 1 out. Now to the top of the White Sox order. Here comes Leori Garcia. Garcia 2 for 4. He walked his last time up. And we'll see how Barlow decides to play it. He might do it again. And that slider looked good, but it was called a ball. Garcia hitting .095 with runners in scoring position this year. Of course, that means nothing at this point in the game. We saw what Danny Mendick did last week. At any time they could get that hit and the game would be over. They lost because of an error yesterday. A base hit would make them lose again. This is hit to shallow left. But Lopez is there. Out number 2. Barlow needs 1 more out to get to undo that error.
Now batting. No left fielder. Louis.
They'll face Luis Basabe. He walked his last time up as well. He's 0 for 4. So the last thing Barlow wants to do is walk him and give Tim Anderson another chance to win this game. If he's going to get on base, he'll have to earn it with a hit, and that will probably just end the game. First pitch to him. Misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch, and Robert goes to third. Perez's throw is not in time, and now the winning run 90 feet from home. That guarantees a base hit scores him no matter where he hits it. If it's on the ground, the game's over. 1-1 pitch. Hits it the other way, and it's foul. 1-2. If Basabe could get his first hit of the game, he'd get the game-winning hit. One-two pitch. Hits this to left. Miller going to get it. Making the catch for out number 3, and the error doesn't come to pass. The Royals still alive. We'll go to the top of the 12th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Hunter Dozier will lead off the top of the 12th. We're still going here in Chicago. Dozier 1 for 4 today. He has the only RBI for the Royals today. Herrera still out there. First pitch fastball misses outside for ball 1. The Royals still waiting for their chance to bring in Trevor Rosenthal. 1-0 pitch to Dozier. He hits this into left. Can Basabe get to it? He dives and he can't. It's up against the wall. Dozier heading for second. Basabe throwing it in, and then Dozier stopping there. So another leadoff double for the Royals. We'll see how they do with this one. Dozier has 10 on the year, and he has a 2-hit ball game. Can't hit it much better than that. Basabe dove for it, and it went right over his glove. So the Royals with another chance to take the lead. Here's Salvador Perez. He doubled his last time up. Strike one, and this is a guy who caught many games for the pitcher he's facing, Kelvin Herrera. So you'd think he'd know him. 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right center, and Garcia trying to make the play. He will. Dozier heading for third, and he'll get there. So the go-ahead run, 90 feet from home with 1 out. Perez did his job by moving the runner over. You prefer that ball drop, and he brings him in, but at least he moved him over. Step one is gone. Technically, that's step two. You usually want to put him on, put him over, get him in. He's on, he's over. Now here's Maikel Franco, who's 0 for 4. He doesn't need a hit. He just needs another fly ball. Or even a ground ball to the right place. Herrera's still out there. First pitch to Franco is grounded to the right side. Foul for strike one. Slide step. I really can't tell you the logic of that pitch. A pitch out with a man on third doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That's 1 ball and 1 strike to Franco. Talk about a waste pitch. 1-1. Franco fouls out one off for strike two. 1-2 pitch to Franco. Misses for ball two. That evens the count. You'd prefer Franco do something in this at bat while you have an out to give, instead of asking O'Hearn to do it with 2 outs, where he has to get a hit. Right now, Franco doesn't need a hit to put the Royals ahead. Fouled off again. He's trying to stay alive. Two-two pitch. Misses for ball 3. Give Ryan O'Hearn to bring in a run if he walked. 3-2 pitch. Takes it the other way. If O'Hearn were able to get himself on base by way of walk, that means O'Hearn would have a chance to bring in a run without needing a hit either. Another 3-2 to Franco. Right down the middle, and he only fouls it off, so still trying to stay alive. You've seen 8 pitches of this at bat. Dozier ready to score the second he hits a ball forward. Another 3-2. Misses for ball 4. Men on the corners now with 1 out. The Royals might have something going for them here. Ryan O'Hearn can bring in a run with a fly ball. The ground ball is now out of the question. He cannot hit a ground ball at this point. But a fly ball, even if it's hit to somebody, could put the Royals ahead. 1 out, men on the corners. First pitch to Ryan O'Hearn. He's 1 for 3 today. Cutter in there for strike one. O'Hearn hitting 200 with runners in scoring positions so far this year. He doesn't need a hit, however. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup misses low for ball 1. And we'll see how much caution Herrera will have with O'Hearn. He can use a lot with Bubba Starling on deck. 1-1 pitch. Grounded to Mendick. One thing he couldn't do, but Mendick bobbles it out at second, and the winning run scores. what could be the winning run, excuse me. Not the first time I made that mistake. Mendick had a tailor-made double play in his grasp, and he bobbled it, only could get the out at second, and the Royals have the lead. Here's Bubba Starling, 2 outs, a man on first. Cutter in there for strike 1. Trevor Rosenthal now waiting in the wings. Slider misses outside for ball 1. And the White Sox have to be fully aware of that. A man who hasn't given up a run all year, an ERA of 0. He hasn't had a blown save. Always nice to get him insurance, though. The inning's not over yet. The 1-1 to Starling. Misses outside for ball 2. And if Herrera's team can't come back in the bottom of the inning, he'd have another loss against the Royals. And he's been having a bad year. 2-1 pitch to Starling. Swings and misses, would have been ball 3. A bad swing by Starling, evens the count at 2. Trying to get it back to Whit Merrifield possibly, the 2-2 pitch. Takes it to left, and it's another base hit. Basabe going after this one. O'Hearn heading to third, and he's there, standing. The 2-out double gets it back to the top. 3 now for Starling. Herrera really laboring now. That one just got over the glove of Yon Moncada at third. 2 men now in scoring position, another base hit to give the Royals a big advantage. Aaron Bummer replacing Kelvin Herrera. This will be his 5th appearance of the season. 2 2/3 inning pitch and an ERA of 6.75. He has not allowed a hit to a right-handed batter all year. And he's facing a right-handed batter. Whit Merrifield. Strange for a left-handed pitcher to have a stat like that. Schicker misses outside for ball 1. O'Hearn 0 for 5. If he could get a hit, the Royals could be up 4-1. Be nice for Rosenthal to have a 3-run lead. Fouled off to the right side for strike 1. Merrifield batting .350 with runners in scoring position this year. So great numbers, but having a bad day today. Takes this one to left center. Garcia goes back to get it, and he's there. So the Royals will just have to settle with the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 12th. The Royals looking to split this series. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Trevor Rosenthal will come into the game, his 12th appearance of the season. He's had 9 saves with 9 opportunities, but he's facing a tough part of the White Sox order. Tim Anderson is 4 for 5 today. In there for strike 1. Good way to start him out. Rosenthal looking for his 10th save in as many appearances, as many attempts, not appearances. He didn't start this season as a closer after all. 0-1 pitch is fouled off to the left side, and it's 0-2 now quickly to Tim Anderson. 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Rosenthal trying to trick him up with that pitch. So 1-2. One of the best closers in baseball early in the season. Looking to give the Royals a win here. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses for ball 2. So count is even. Don't want to do that too many times to Tim Anderson. The 2-2 pitch. Lined into right center for a base hit. Dozier trying to cut it off. He won't. It'll be a leadoff double for Tim Anderson. 5 hits on the day. What an extraordinary day for him. 14 doubles on the year. The tying run is in scoring position with nobody out in the bottom of the 12th. The last thing you want to do if you're Trevor Rosenthal is blow your first save by getting rid of the Royals' lead that they fought and scratched and clawed for. And they got because of a Mendick error. Ball 1 to Encarnacion. He's 1 for 5 today. Rosenthal in a tough spot now. The winning run at the plate. Fouled off. And Rosenthal had him down 0-2, Tim Anderson. And then he tried to check him up with a couple poorly placed fastballs and then gave up a hit. Strike two with the circle changed to Encarnacion. A strikeout would be big for Rosenthal at this point. Get it out without moving the runner to third. That way they might use their second out, getting him to third, and then they need a hit to bring him in. 1-2 pitch. This is inside for ball two. Count is even again. 2-2 pitch to Encarnacion. And this is hit deep to left, but it tails foul. Still 2-2. Encarnacion takes this one to right, and again it's foul. We'll see another 2-2 pitch here as Encarnacion is really fighting in this at bat. Here's the pitch. Slider misses outside, and the count runs full. Had him down 1-2, and now the count's full. If he walks him, there would be a force anywhere. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed strike three, and Rosenthal has the first out of the inning. Good job by Rosenthal coming back. He got him down 1-2, then got the count full, and he didn't waver. He threw a strike. Now here's Jan Moncada, 1 for 5 today. Swings and misses at that two-seam fastball. Out ahead of a 97-mile-an-hour pitch. He's down 0-1 in the count. Abreu after him. Rosenthal to hook to just get these next two out and end this game. Moncada batting 136 with runners in scoring position this year. The count is even at 1. Looks like it's going to be a long inning for Rosenthal. 1-1 pitch to Moncada. Hits it the other way to left, and here comes Miller, out number 2. Rosenthal 1 out away from getting around the leadoff double. He has 1 out left to get. He hopes it is Jose Abreu. Circle change misses low for ball 1. Jose Abreu only hitting .080 with runners in scoring position this year. Now a walk wouldn't be so bad. He does have an open base. The problem would be Grandal is on deck. Abreu hits this down the right field line foul for strike 1. So it's unlikely Rosenthal will try to pitch around Abreu because you don't want to face Grandal. But he still has to be careful. Abreu has power. 2 balls and 1 strike to him. Swings and misses a slider way outside. He was so far out in front of it, you gotta wonder what he was thinking. A swing we've seen from Soler several times this year. Now the 2-2. Slider way outside again. This time he doesn't swing at it, and the count runs full. Grandal will come to the plate if he walks Abreu. Grandal has gotten the only White Sox run with a solo shot. Payoff pitch to Abreu. Misses for ball 4. 22 pitches for Rosenthal this inning. He has a force available anywhere, but he has to face Grandal. Winning run down one base. Grandal 1 for 3. He homered in the 4th. His only hit. That's almost 8 innings since his only hit. Circle change misses low for ball 1. Grandal hitting much better than Abreu with runners in scoring position, .333. So Rosenthal not playing the numbers after walking Abreu. You never want to walk guys on. The Royals have been evidence of that, fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike. This could be a momentum-shifting game for the Royals if they could pull it out. The 1-1 pitch. Grandal hits this deep to right center field. This will be at least a double. If it bounces off the top of the wall. Abreu rounding third. He'll stop there. And the game is tied. Rosenthal blows his first save of the year. That'll bring out Cal Eldred to talk to him. And now the Royals don't even have their closer if they can get another run. Devastating, absolutely devastating that he gave up that run. And that's why you don't walk people. I've seen it so many times this year. Jesse Hahn now warming up in the bullpen. Slider misses low for ball 1 to Luis Robert, who's 1 for 5 today. A hit would win the game for the White Sox now. The Royals, after somehow managing to get a second run in the top of this inning, it's immediately given back by Trevor Rosenthal, who has been perfect all year until tonight. So the Royals continue to make mistakes and figure out ways to lose ball games. Now 3-0 to Luis Robert, and Rosenthal can't throw strikes now. Danny Mendick on deck. .3-0 pitch. Slider in there for strike 1. Matheny will be asking a lot from Jesse Hahn now if Rosenthal can even get through this inning, and right now that's seeming like it's a tough task. 3-1 pitch. Circle change in there for strike 2 and a full count to Luis Robert. But these full counts haven't ended well for Rosenthal in this inning. He had a chance to end the game with Abreu, and he walked him instead and has to face Grandal. Swung on and missed to Luis Robert, so the Royals still alive, but they lose the win. And they'll have to figure out how to score another run. We'll go to the 13th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Nicky Lopez, the number 2 hitter, will lead off the 13th inning. He's 2 for 2 today. Aaron Bummer will remain in the game. First pitch to Lopez. Fouled off for strike 1. Lopez, Miller, and Soler. I've never seen a team work so hard for one run. It took the Royals so long to get it, so many missed opportunities, and then they finally do get it, and the White Sox answer right back against the pitcher who's been unhittable this year. 0-1 pitch to Lopez. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And with swings like that, Lopez isn't going to keep his perfect game going today. It's a big loss right now, not having Mondesi or Gordon. Miller's only seen one pitch this year, and it was a fly out. 0-2 to Lopez. Fouled it off. Still 0-2. So Lopez and Miller seeing a lot of time, which means everybody on the Royals 25-man roster finally has gotten into a game this year. Slider misses outside for ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the dirt. Lopez just swinging at everything that's thrown to him pretty much in that at-bat, and he strikes out because of it. So here's Anderson Miller making his second at-bat of the season. He does have a stolen base after he pinch hit for Gordon, but he couldn't score. First pitch to Miller. This is for ball 1. .1-0 pitch is hit right back to Bummer. Out number 2. Almost hit it up the middle. So he's 0 for 2 in his MLB career so far. So here's Jorge Soler. And the only way we're scoring a run at this point is if Soler and Dozier can put a couple of doubles up, or one of them can hit a home run. Soler has to get on to bring in Dozier. He's 0 for 4 today. First pitch to him. Misses for ball 1. .1-0 pitch. Tries to take it the other way and fouls it off for strike 1. Now would be a great time for his 9th home run of the season. As unlikely as that is, it's what they need. And he's not going to get it swinging at that. Cutter way inside. And that's about the at-bats we've seen from Soler lately. 1-2 pitch. Just like that. He'll swing at anything. We'll go to the bottom of the 13th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Rosenthal, surprisingly still in the game after throwing 31 pitches in the 12th. He'll face Danny Mendick, followed by Garcia and Basabe. Strike one to Mendick. Not sure why Matheny's not going with Jesse Hahn here. Oh, 1 pitch to Mendick. Swings and misses for strike two. Rosenthal will have to face the top of the order. The only question is, will he do it with a man on or not? It'll still be tough to get 2 outs with the way he's been pitching. 0-2 to Mendick. In the dirt for ball 1. One and 2 now. Misses for ball 2. He had Mendick down. Now he's throwing pitches outside of the zone. 2-2 to Mendick. Swings and misses for strike 3. So Rosenthal gets the leadoff man gone here in the bottom of the 13th.
The center fielder, number 28.
The real test comes. Mendick hasn't been hitting since the end of the Royals series in Kansas City against the White Sox last week. Garcia has been hitting all season. He's 2 for 5 today. There's strike 1 to him. Matheny might just keep him out there unless he gets a man on. 0-1 pitch to Garcia. Chopper foul to the right side. 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Misses inside for ball 1. Tries to get fancy again. That's what got him into trouble. And blew a save in the last inning. 1-2 pitch. On the ground, little chopper slowly hit to Merrifield. Then he botches another play. The winning run now on base because of another Merrifield error. And it's actually not scored as an error. It's a base hit for Garcia. So as I predicted, Matheny taking out Rosenthal after a man gets on base. Not at all Rosenthal's fault. He got a tailor-made out to Merrifield, and he couldn't make the play. So here's Jesse Hahn in his 9th appearance of the season. He's pitched 19 2/3 innings with an ARA of 2.75. He's pitched as many innings as a starter. Pickoff attempt at first, not in time. Basabe 0 for 5 today. And with speed on the bases, the Royals have to worry about that for the rest of the inning. Garcia not going. Basabe hits this one to left field. Miller going to get it. Making the catch for out number 2. He's made a few very odd catches out there in the outfield. And once again, the Royals far from out of this inning. Tim Anderson has 5 hits on the day. He's 5 for 6. Matheny has put a starter in the bullpen, Heath Philmeyer, who is supposed to make the start tomorrow. First pitch to Anderson. Chopped foul, right behind the plate. No balls and a strike. Winning run, represented by Leori Garcia on first. Hahn tries to pick him off, almost goes over O'Hearn's head. That would be devastating. But he's able to bring it down. A 1 pitch to Anderson. Garcia still not going. Strike 2. And there is Heath Philmeyer, only throwing warm-up tosses right now. He is scheduled to start tomorrow, but Matheny might have to bring him in. He's out of pitchers. 0-2 to Anderson. Misses high for ball 1. Another pickoff attempt at first. Not in time again. Hahn looking to end this inning, give his team another chance. The 1-2. A steal by Garcia. Throw to second. Is in time. So Hahn won't have to worry about Anderson. Going to the 14th now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Hunter Dozier will lead off the 14th. He's 2 for 5 today. A double and a single. First pitch to him. In there for strike one. Bummer's still out there. It's almost 11 o'clock here. This game started at 7. Misses outside for ball 1. Count even to Dozier, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul for strike 2. Dozier, Perez, and then Franco in this inning. We'll see how long Bummer stays out there. He hasn't thrown that many pitches. The 1-2 to Dozier. Chop foul again. Trying to stay alive. The team desperately needs a run. We'll see how long Matheny decides to stick with Hahn before bringing out Philmeyer. The 1-2. This is outside for ball 2. Two to Dozier. Hits this one to right center. It's deep, but not deep enough. Garcia will make the catch. Leadoff man is gone. So that'll bring up Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 5. It was his home run in Game 3 of the series against the White Sox last week that allowed the Royals to pull out one game of that series, and now we need another one here. Again, it's unlikely, but a guy can dream. Misses outside for ball 1. And the Royals looking for somebody on this team that can hit. Fouled off for strike 1. The really tough part is finding the string of guys that can hit. And the Royals don't have that right now. 1-1 to Perez. This is inside for ball 2. Perez likely getting the day off tomorrow. He's been catching this whole game. And it's a day game tomorrow, which makes things even more difficult for the Royals. They have to be back at 1. 2-1 to Perez. In there for strike 2. Not swinging at that cutter. Count is even. 2-2 pitch. Misses for ball 3. Count is full. Franco on deck. The Royals need a miracle. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. Rusty Kuntz had to get out of the way of that one. Another 3-2. Another foul ball. Might have been ball 4 had he not swung at it. Another 3-2. Misses for ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on first. A long way to go, especially for Salvador Perez. And Maikel Franco is 0 for 4 today. He walked his last time up. A long at bat. Perez was able to walk the first out of it. So here's first pitch to Franco. Grounded, and this will end the inning. Franco has no speed. Another squandered opportunity. We'll go to the bottom of the 14th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jesse Hahn still out there. He'll face Tim Anderson to lead off the bottom of the 14th. He had him down to 2 strikes. They didn't have to worry about getting that last one after Garcia was caught stealing. He's 5 for 6 on the day. Pitch misses inside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Misses for ball 2. Hahn might be tired. 2-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. He had to pitch 4 innings against Baltimore on Sunday. Pitched an inning yesterday. Now the 2-1 to Anderson. It's just into center field, and Starling is there, out number 1. Anderson has made 2 outs today. That'll bring up Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 6. Both teams really struggling to hit right now. More so the Royals.
Oh, that's low.
Pitch misses low for ball 1. Hahn struggling to locate. 1-0 Encarnacion. Hits it the other way for strike 1. Every inning counts. Every out counts. Misses for ball 2. Of course, Matheny doesn't want to put in Philmeyer, but he might have to with the way the Royals are hitting. It'll be O'Hearn, followed by Starling and Merrifield. Encarnacion grounds this one to Franco. Throw to first is in time, and plenty of time. Encarnacion not very fast, out number 2, and nobody on.
Now batting, third baseman,
Shoyan Moncada, 1 for 6 today. Last chance for the White Sox to do something in this inning. Hahn looking for a 1-2-3. If he can get it, maybe he'll come back for another inning. Curveball in there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch.
No, that's out.
And in the same spot, it's called a ball. A half swing by Moncada. He's able to hold the bat back. Count is even. Perez wanting it low. The 1-1 pitch. Rounds it past the shift for a base hit. Won't be an easy 1-2-3 inning like Hahn was hoping for. The Royals been struggling to get that all night.
now batting, the
So, Jose Abreu will come to the plate. He walked his last time up, which got the bat to Grandal and tied this game. He's 1 for 4 today. Winning run now on first with 2 outs. Little chopper. Hahn will pick it up. Throw to first. In time for out number 3. So we'll keep going into the 15th. The Royals have another chance. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Rick Renteria going with Jace Fry now, as he's getting deep into his bullpen. This is Fry's 9th game. He'll face Ryan O'Hearn. Knowing O'Hearn's weakness against lefties, of course his only hit of the day did come off a lefty. Gio Gonzalez, a long time ago. That cutter. Looks like the umpire tried to speed things up, calling that pitch a strike, not even close to the zone. 0-1 pitch. And he calls that a ball, so maybe not. Maybe he's getting fatigued. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch to O'Hearn. Well out in front of that changeup for strike 2. You're never going to get on base doing that. It might be a preview of what's to come in this at bat. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off to stay alive out there. It's rare when you see a guy trick that bad and still able to get on base. The 1-2 to O'Hearn. Chops it. Foul again. Still staying alive. Another 1-2. Hits this one to left field. Basabe going back at the track. He's a couple feet in front of the track to make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Bubba Starling.
Next to the Royals, the center fielder, Bubba Starling.
The Royals haven't gotten a hit since they scored that run in the 12th. In the 13th, excuse me, and now here's Bubba Starling. He's 1 for 5 today. He'll face a lefty, which is what he was brought into this game to do. In there for strike 1. Steve Cechek warming up in the White Sox bullpen. Only throwing warm-up tosses right now. With the way the Royals are hitting, It doesn't take a lot of work for a White Sox pitcher to get out, unlike the Royals. Swings and misses with that cutter for 0-2. Thus, my point is made. 0-2 pitch to Starling.
That's the ball.
Misses for ball 1. For everything the Royals do, whether it be hitting, scoring, walking, or getting out, they fight so hard to do everything. They've really worked for this game. Curveball misses inside for ball 2. Count even, the 2-2 pitch to Starling. Hits this deep to left center, but not deep enough. Garcia goes back to get it. Out number 2. Two outs, nobody on. Here comes Whit Merrifield. He'll be followed by Nicky Lopez if he can get on base. Merrifield 0 for 6 today. One of their best hitters has gotten 6 chances to get a hit, not done anything. That's 2 games worth of outs. 1-0 to Merrifield to start the at-bat. Cutter misses outside for ball 2. 2-0 pitch now. Merrifield fouls it off of the umpire for strike 1. Two-one pitch now. Grandal setting up inside. And it's in there for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch. Fry looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Merrifield hits it to shallow right. Abreu going out to get it, and it will be an easy 1-2-3 inning. And the Royals hitting is just shut down after getting that second run. We'll go to the bottom of the 15th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Grandal tied this game his last time up, and we're still going. Jesse Hahn is still out there. He's gotten both RBIs for the White Sox today, which is why it's a big disappointment when Rosenthal walked Jose Abreu. Instead of getting him out, he went after Grandal. Ball 2 to Grandal, and that's a controversial call. 2-0. So 2 for 4 today. Both hits brought home a run. First time it was himself with a home run, and the second time it was Anderson. This pitch is hit to left, and Miller is there. Out number 1. You never want a man in scoring position for Yasmani Grandal. That'll bring up Luis Robert. Hahn working with the bottom of the order, so after Robert, he'll face Mendick. He can keep Robert off the bases. He won't have to face Garcia in this inning. First pitch to him. Fouled off the other way. The Royals really just struggling to get hits at this point, not just to bring in runs now, but now just struggling to hit. Curveball low, and Robert swings at it for strike 2. Good pitch by Hahn. Been a long one here tonight. See a lot of tired players tomorrow. They get the day off on Thursday. 0-2 pitch. This is for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Low for ball 2. Don't want to lose him. 2-2 pitch. And this is hit hard and deep to left, but Miller's going back, and he'll camp underneath it. Out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
Miller not making many mistakes in his first career game. Sat 2 at bats at the plate, not gotten a hit yet. So here's Danny Mendick, 2 outs, nobody on. Slider, and talk about a strange strike call. That pitch was well low. Strike zone's just been all over the place in these extra innings. Mendick fouls that pitch off for strike 2. Mendick 0 for 5 today. 0-2 pitch. In the dirt for ball 1. Curveball dropped a little bit too much there. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that just misses for ball 2. A lot closer to the zone than that first pitch. This one, though, was still a ball, and it was called so. So the 2-2 pitch. Mendick hits that one to the left for a base hit. And now Hahn will have to face Garcia. Couldn't get Mendick out. He gets his first hit of the series.
Now back, the center fielder, Will.
So definitely not what Hahn wanted here as Mendick lines this pitch in the left. Doesn't get his 1-2-3 inning, and now he has to face one of the toughest batters of the White Sox lineup. Leori Garcia is 3 for 6 today in the winning run at first. Once again. Strike 1 to Garcia. Hahn had Mendick down 0-2, threw him a couple balls, and then threw him a fat one. 0-1 pitch. Fastball in there for strike 2. Now he has Garcia down 0-2. The Royals bullpen has done an outstanding job today, aside from Rosenthal. Keeping the White Sox down, keeping their team in this game. Garcia hits that pitch hard but foul to right field. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3. Not a good one by Garcia there. Hahn gets to another inning. It's time to go to the 16th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Steve Cishek will come into the game for the White Sox. His 7th appearance of the year. He's pitched 4 1/3 inning, an ERA of 8.31 as we continue to go into the night here in Chicago. We're getting close to the game tomorrow. Lopez is 2 for 3 today. 2 singles. First pitch by Cishek. In there for strike 1. 11:31 here in Chicago. We have a game tomorrow at 1. And it's almost tomorrow. Lopez, Miller, and Soler in this inning. 0-1 pitch to Lopez. Grounded. Anderson will make the play. Leadoff man is gone here in the 16th. Lopez hoping to ground another one up in the center field, but Anderson made the play. And now, here comes Anderson Miller, who's 0 for 2, his 3rd career at bat. Alex Colome warming up in the White Sox bullpen. First pitch to him. Misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Miller now in the count. The 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Misses for ball 2. Miller in his 3rd at bat of his career, facing a tough pitcher in Steve Cishek. The regular Royals hitters have had a tough time against him. Two-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Misses for ball 3. Miller ahead in the count 3-0. Jorge Soler on deck. Soler will bat this inning no matter what. It'd help if he had a guy to bring in. 3-0 pitch to Miller. In there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch now. Swings and misses for strike 2. Might have been ball 4, might not have. It was a borderline pitch. Now the count's full to the rookie. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3. Just couldn't do it. Now the bases are empty for Jorge Soler. He was down 3-0, came back and struck him out. We've seen a lot of pitchers do that against the Royals. And here's Jorge Soler, and he's had some ugly at-bats today. He's made absolutely no trouble for the White Sox pitchers. Sinker misses for ball 1. Another day, another at-bat. 0 for 5, but he keeps going. Another chance here to do something. 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle. If you want a pitch to do something with, that's the one, and he missed it. 1 ball and 1 strike. You only get one of those. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside for ball 2. Soler ahead in the count. Pitch. Deep to left, but he was out in front of it. Had the distance, but it's foul. Now the 2-2. Fouls it off of Grandal. Still 2-2. You gotta know he's thinking about the home run. It's the only way to get a run at this point. 2-2 pitch. This is inside for ball 3. Another full count to Royals hitter. Hunter Dozier on deck if Soler can get on. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout by Soler. The Royals bats are just gone. We go to the bottom of the 16th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Luis Basabe leading off the bottom of the 16th. Jesse Hahn still out there. Matheny doesn't have much choice. This is hit the shallow center. Here comes Starling. He dives and he can't catch it. The winning run is on to lead off the bottom of the 16th. Now at the bottom of the lineup up. No, it's the top of the lineup. Now with Tim Anderson up. We're seeing probably the toughest situation Hahn has been in so far. The Royals' bats are dead. There's only so far this bullpen can go. Now here's Anderson, who's 5 for 7. Leadoff man is on with nobody out. This is hit to right. Dozier chasing after it. Can he get to it? He does, out number 1. There's a tough out that's gone. Good job by Hahn.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Hahn has been working hard out there these past several innings. Desperately trying to keep his team in this game, but the bats are just not there. First pitch to Encarnacion is 1 for 7. Strike 1. Some of their best bats of the year, such as Merrifield and Soler, haven't gotten a hit all day. And they've had many at-bats to do so. Now, but Mondesi and pick off the first, not in time. Now with Mondesi and Gordon out of the game, makes their lineup even weaker. The top of the order has nothing. 0-1 pitch to Encarnacion, and there goes the runner. Throw to second is not in time. Now the winning runs in scoring position, and it was only a matter of time until a steal was attempted because Hahn was paying no attention to him over there. He threw one pickoff throw, and that was it. Now a base hit wins the game with only 1 out. Encarnacion did it last night. Wasn't a walk-off. And this gets past O'Hearn. He stops it, so a run won't score. Throw to first is in time. What a play by O'Hearn. That gets by him. The game's over. He's been more of a wall than a fielder in that position. We haven't seen him catch a ton of line drives, but man, he can stop them. Yusyon Moncada, 2 outs, man on third. Base hit still ends the game, and Moncada's 2 for 7. Hanging curveball in there for strike 1. Moncada couldn't pull the trigger. 130 with runners in scoring position this year. The 0-1 pitch. Line foul to the right side, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. This is high for ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Half swing, Moncada was able to hold up. Curveball misses low. 2-2. Swings and misses for strike 3. The game continues on. Into the 17th inning, Hahn pitching miraculously. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Dozier once again leading off another inning. He's 2 for 6 today. We are in the 17th. Cechek still out there. The first pitch to Dozier. Lined over Vance Wilson's head. Foul for strike 1. Royals bats have just been able to do nothing after scoring that second run. It's like they expended every bit of hitting talent they had left to bring in that run. And once they tied it, they're just out. Slider low, and he swings and misses for strike 2. And now the hitters have nothing left, and they're just out there making outs. The 0-2 pitch to Dozier. Swings and misses, and if you're fooled by that, you're going to get fooled by everything. Out number 1. Strikes out on 3 straight pitches. The hitters putting up no fight, but Jesse Hahn continues to go out there inning after inning and make outs. And he watches the offense do nothing on the other side. It's got to be frustrating. We'll see if he goes out there for the bottom of the 17th. Now here's Salvador Perez, 1 for 5. Pitch misses low for ball 1. Jesse Hahn has earned a victory, but the offense isn't giving him one. 1-0 to Perez. Hit into left center field, and it's a gap shot, but Garcia is able to cut it off before it hits the wall, holding Perez to first. So it's a hit, but with 1 out and a man on first, and Maikel Franco coming up. It's not that big right now. The Royals haven't been able to work with those, but their first hit since bringing in the run. So here's Franco. 0 for 5. Another chance here. Strike 1. He's been on base once by way of a walk. He hit into a double play his last time up. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit the other way to right, but it's tailing foul. Got a good piece of it. Just late. 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. So Franco fighting. Down, no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2. Another foul ball. It takes a lot to score Perez from first. But it's also taken a lot to score anyone for the Royals today. Another 0-2. And this is hit to right. This might stay in play. Oh, and Robert managed to keep it in the ballpark, but it bounced off his glove, giving away an out. So Franco's still at the plate, and we'll see another 0-2. Another foul ball. Cechek pitching accurately. Franco not able to get anything in play. But he is staying alive. We'll see how long he can keep this going. It's been happening for a while. Finally, Cechek throws a pitch outside the zone, and Franco not swinging there. Ball 1. One-two pitch. Tries to take it the other way. Would have been ball 2. Another foul ball. 8 pitches in this at bat. Franco really fighting. 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball. What an effort by Maikel Franco in this at bat. He fell down 0-2 early. And just continues to stay alive. One-two pitch. Misses for ball 2. The at bat will continue. Two-two pitch. on the ground, and Cechek makes the play, throw to second, out, throw to first, ends the inning. Yet another double play for the Royals. We'll go to the bottom of the 17th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Abreu leading out the bottom of the 17th. Hahn still working out there. Abreu is 1 for 5. This is hit in the right center. Another leadoff base hit for the White Sox. And as well as Hahn has pitched, as incredible as he has been in these extra innings, it would be a travesty if he ended up with a loss. But it seems like that might only be a matter of time with the way the Royals are hitting. Even if they do get a man on base, they immediately hit into a double play. Here's a pitch to Yasmani Grandal, 2 for 5. He is responsible for both runs the White Sox have scored today. And now a chance to win the game with another gap shot. Had to be a pretty good gap shot to bring in Jose Abreu. 1-0 pitch. And that's lined into right for a base hit. Abreu won't be able to move far beyond second. So 2 men on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 17th. Hahn might finally be getting fatigued. It was only a matter of time till the White Sox put together a rally. Here's Luis Robert. Bottom of the order up, Robert and Mendick. Robert's 1 for 7. This is hitting to right. No, Hurry brings it down. Doesn't just block it, actually catches it. A big first out for Hahn there. A Mendick ground ball could end this inning, and Hahn could have yet another 0. O'Hearn would lead off the 18th if there is an 18th. Grounded foul to the right side for strike 1. We've played almost 2 ball games here tonight at Guaranteed Rate Field. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit in the right center field, and it's down for a base hit. Dozier will pick it up, and he misses it, and the White Sox win this game. After all that, after all the Royals did to get 2 runs, they couldn't hold the White Sox off, and they finally win after 17 innings. Hahn pitched an amazing game, but eventually ran out of steam. And what a tragedy that is for him. He should be commended for this. Danny Mendick gets the game-winning hit. The guy who wasn't hitting the entire first half of the game, and Yasmani Grandal obviously gets the player of the game. He got the RBI for 2 of the 3 runs, and he put Abreu on second with his base hit. So a good game, a long game. The Royals at bats just ran out of steam, then Jesse Hahn ran out of steam, and there's just nothing the Royals could do after the game was tied in the 13th inning. This copyrighted telecast is presented on authority of the Kansas City Royals and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Kansas City Royals Baseball Corporation. Our final line score, the Royals scored 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. The White Sox scored 3 runs on 20 hits and 1 error. Cechek gets the win. Hahn, in a very sad turn of events, gets the loss after pitching his best game of the season. So we'll leave you with the highlights of this game. We'll see you tomorrow at 1. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
3 runs on a pistol full ahead. 1 error. They left 20 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.